You know, living with ALS, it can really feel like your own body is working against you. But what if? What if movement, exercise, even simple stretching could be your most powerful toolkit for fighting back? Well, that's what we're going to do. Let's open up that toolkit and see exactly what's inside.
It's a really powerful way to think about it. ALS is like a storm, one that quietly, slowly erodes the body's wiring system. So as those motor neurons are affected, the signals from your brain, well, they struggle to reach the muscles. And that's exactly what leads to that feeling of weakness and stiffness. But here's the crucial point, right? We can't stop the storm, but we can learn to navigate it. And that is exactly what we're going to talk about today, exploring the tools that can help you stay in control. Okay, so before we dive any deeper, just a really important note. Think of this as a general guide, because everyone's journey with ALS is so unique. So please, and this is a big one, always talk to your healthcare team before starting any new program.
All right, let's get into it. We're going to start building that toolkit with the most important piece, the foundation, movement. And I'm not just talking about exercise here. We're talking about making movement a powerful ally, something that's really in your corner. Now, I know what you might be thinking. If ALS makes movement harder, why on earth would we focus on it? It sounds totally backward, doesn't it? But you know that old advice of just resting? It's completely outdated now.
The research today shows just incredible benefits. I mean, staying active isn't just about trying to maintain strength and flexibility. It's also a huge boost for your mental health, and it can even help with things like your breathing. The real goal here is to make those daily tasks easier. And get this, some studies even suggest it might help slow down functional decline. I absolutely love this analogy. It captures the whole idea so perfectly. Movement might not stop the drought, but it absolutely 100% helps keep the leaves greener for longer. It's all about preserving function and your quality of life. Okay, so with that in mind, let's really open up that toolkit. Let's look at the specific tools, the different types of exercise that we have to work with. So we can pretty much break it down into two main categories. First up, you've got aerobic exercise. Think things like a stationary bike or swimming, stuff that's fantastic for your endurance, your heart, your lungs. Then, you've got resistance work. This is where you use tools like resistance bands or maybe some light weights, and that's focused directly on keeping up muscle strength and function. But you know, a really effective plan, it's all about balance. It's not just one thing. You've got your aerobic work for your lungs, resistance for the muscles, but then you also need balance exercises to help prevent falls. And on top of that, functional movements. Things designed to make everyday tasks, like getting out of a chair, just that little bit easier.
And listen, we absolutely cannot overlook the mental health side of things. This number is really significant. We're talking up to half of people with ALS experiencing depression. So the fact that movement releases those feel-good endorphins, well, that makes it an absolutely vital and natural tool for lifting your mood.
All right, the next essential tool in our kit is something you can use literally every single day, and that is stretching. It's all about keeping your flexibility and just improving your day-to-day comfort. I mean, just think about the difference this can make. On one side of the coin, you've got stiff, painful joints. On the other, you have more flexibility, greater mobility. It's such a simple act, but it has this profound impact on your daily comfort and can even help with circulation.
So how do you actually do it? Well, it can be this simple. Let's say you're sitting securely in a chair. All you have to do is straighten one leg out and then just gently lean forward. The key is no bouncing and definitely no pain. You're just looking for a light, easy stretch in the back of your thigh. See? Super accessible and really effective.
And here's a great rule of thumb to remember. Just hold that gentle stretch for about 30 to 60 seconds. Then try to repeat it a few times throughout the day. It's really that consistency that makes this tool so incredibly powerful. Okay, so having the right tools in your toolkit is one thing, but knowing how to use them safely and effectively, that's a whole other ballgame. And that right there is where getting guidance from a pro comes in. So when you hear physical therapist or PT, I want you to think of them as more than just a healthcare provider. Think of them as your personalized movement coach. They're the expert who can look at your specific situation and design a game plan that is tailor-made just for you. And the impact of working with a PT? It's clear, it's documented. They help you maintain flexibility, and they can significantly reduce your risk of falls. And when you add those benefits up, what you get is a major enhancement in your overall quality of life. And the amazing thing is, the science is constantly evolving to back this up. For example, a recent study, this was in the journal Nature, actually linked resistance exercise in the early stages of ALS to a slower progression of the disease. I mean, that is a huge, incredibly hopeful finding.
Now, whether you're working with a PT or doing things on your own, these golden rules are totally non-negotiable. First, preparation. Always warm up and make sure you stay hydrated. But the most important rule of all is to listen to your body. Pain is a signal to stop. Period. You want to avoid that high-intensity stuff and keep an eye on your heart rate. It's all about working smart and, most importantly, working safe.
So there you have it. That's your foundational toolkit for navigating the storm. It's really built on 3 key pillars, right? Gentle, consistent exercise, simple daily stretching, and that personalized, expert guidance from a professional.
And that brings us to the end of our explainer. If there's one thing to take away from all this, it's that movement truly, truly matters. So I want to leave you with this question to think about. What's one small, totally manageable move? It could be a stretch or maybe just a question that you can bring up with your healthcare team today.